Good evening to those who are tuning into the stream, but good morning, good afternoon, or good night if you're watching on YouTube. Um, Welcome to this Hell Let Loose casual console match of 49 v 49 of the SAS versus Crows, but with a few others mixed in there. I'll run through the details in a moment. I'll just join my artillery squad. Oh, there's two in there. Oh, right, he does have a loader. Okay. Does he want the supplies though? That's the problem. Um, I don't know if he wants the supplies now, so I don't know what to do. But maybe he's just building the gun with him. Who knows? They were together in the pre-game. But anyway, sorry. 5 armor crews. It's interesting. Right, we will just jump into the artillery squad. We were told to be in there. If they need a box, I'll drop a box, I guess, just so it's there. Feel a bit cheeky doing this, but it's only a 50 box. What's the difference, man? Right. I don't know if well, it's not going to make it's not going to change the outcome of the game. Let's be honest. So, jump into admin cam. Make sure everything's set and correct. It is indeed. Okay, he has left. I'll redeploy and come back on the engineer role. Now I really have helped them out by dropping the box. But anyway, I'll go back on the mechanic role or engineer role or whatever it is. A little bit annoying because I'm going to miss a little bit of the midpoint fight or the approach. Sorry, so this is SAS against. Let me just pull up my little notepad, shall I? We've got Crows with the 508P, HLLE, and some of the KRRC as well. You'll see a few different clans in here, a few different names if you're watching, supporting any of those clans. Try and spot your squad mates, spot your clan mates. I'll be doing the same anyway. We'll just sit back here, I guess, in the seat. Right, so we've got my squad mate Pork on the old artillery gun. Chapel is the midpoint. I don't know about rules. I was brought into this at last moment, so we'll work out the rules as we go. We'll see if anyone tries to destroy nodes or take out the artillery. But 5 tank crews from the SS is going to be pretty interesting. We've got Oreo along with Colonel Cree and Quats, I'm going to guess. In the medium, going straight to point, then we've got the 2 recons and the 2 light tanks, which are both running on the north and south borders. So TJ Camrad, is that Hawk, Smurfy, and Sergeant Bear in one of the lights. And, the Dark Prince with their tank commander Catcalled, Calvin, and Hawkey, who team killed me in the warm-up, so thanks for that, Hawkey. Appreciate that. No hard feelings. Turk 21 and Devo in the recon. And SAS are first to the chapel by a long way. Have they all gone to the wrong point? Is this intentional? Oh, I think maybe they've avoided the central spine road because you can probably get a rocket or 2 off. Probably been expected, but yeah, I mean, there's very easy walk in the park for SAS into the chapel there. Gonna see a few fights around here. We've got Rock and Roller. Well, there we go with the KRRC boys here. We've got Stevo, Rosa, Rylanor, and Rock and Roller. My name is Jonas. Probably a five-man squad. Oh, Extreme's over there as well. So KRRC, given the south side of Chapel, seem to be the furthest up, I think, or the closest to Chapel. They are looping around trying to take this area. Oh my goodness me, I've had no sound. Sorry, my bad. You've had no game audio. Don't worry, it was just a few gunshots and stuff. It was nothing crazy. A few artillery guns and stuff. Sorry. My apologies. Oh man, that's going to look good in the pinned comment, isn't it? Anyway, I'm an idiot and didn't turn on my audio for the first minute and a half. And you had just my voice. Wonderful. Major Howard on the recon. We've got Rock and Roller, the lone survivor now for the Axis. Moving up through the trenches, which we know Rock and Roller has some great proficiency of trench warfare. Jesus Christ, I think calling out his killer there, but wasn't fast enough to counter the speed of Rock and Roller. Moving at the speed of a Corolla. Great artillery shell there from whoever the artillery is over here, Behemoth. Right onto the back of Chapel. I think he took down 3 or 4 there. But they are on an OP, so they do just spawn straight back in. Ooh. Artillery onto the transport truck, which was dumped by the Chapel. That was the noise of my supplies coming back. Yeah, got quite a push now coming in from the south for the Axis. This seems where they're lumping their forces here. I guess it's also off the back of the fact that's probably the furthest forward garrison. I've got a recon tank going into the back lines. Let's go see this, shall we? Use the map to make sure I'm getting right over it. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Greyhound. Moving into deep into enemy territory. And it is TJ and Camrad on the recon, pretty much like the recon squad. The recon tank squad. Going and harass the back lines. You'll see this quite a lot. That's probably why they had the 5 tank crews set up. I'm not sure how many are remaining. Given the limited fuel resource. Don't think you can keep 5 tank crews up and running. But at the start, you can certainly get the extra recon and light tank, as we saw. I'm not sure why Achilles is taking pop shots at the recon tank. You do need your AT to deal with that. Now, the SS have got a long run to Drowned Fields. That's possibly stupidly I've missed that, but that's probably the other reason that the SAS, sorry, I'm gonna have to call them Crows and Co. Crows and Co have decided to attack from the south, obviously to prevent a front door walk-in. So Rhubarb, the Axis commander over here, pinging the Greyhound, trying to alert his team. And that is the supply truck and supplies. Oh, they've left the supplies though. Rhubarb's taking shots from this recon tank. They are trying to sniff out the commander. Pushing round. It's going to be a bit of cat and mouse, I think. Rhubarb does survive to tell the tale, but I think the supplies have gone now as well. A garrison ping from the commander, but there is not a garrison there. I think they've mistaken these 2 OPs for the influx of infantry for a garrison. Oh, okay, we've got a few pushing up to the 3-story house before Chapel. Going to be a bit of a fight here, I think. Got Tom flanks, Jarrow and Balls. Or Bowls. Get the Zulu Sniper. Zulu Sniper coming out on top there. Reaper 2-2. Taking down Tom flanks. And will he get Jarrow as well? Jarrow is downstairs. Oh, Reaper with the kill through the floorboards there. Through the gap in the floor. Nice to see, nice to see. Rosa attempting to get probably a satchel on that building. That's probably his current objective. We've got Bane Solano on the SL roll here, both holding front line. Bane getting a little close. What is this? What's going on here? Okay, Rylan, I heard the US soldier lying in prone, but there was cover from Solano. Panic Mechanic. Now on the lookout with pistols drawn. It's the Wild Wild West. So yeah, sorry, I firstly mistook the I've cast a few games on um, Utah, and it's always the central points both times, so it's quite a central fight. Whereas now it's going to be a little skew, favour the south side of the map, obviously with the next point down there. So we are going to see with the map, I mean you can see the cluster of SAS here. So we've got a cluster. So we are gonna lose sound during map analysis today. I don't know why, but it's whatever. Big cluster of SAS there. If they get artillery into that position, they are gonna suffer some heavy losses. But the Axis have got OPs set up all around this south side in the what is appearing to us as the blue zone, but will obviously be the red zone to them. So they are just going to hold this area pretty well, giving SAS a pretty bad time. SAS probably going to have to try and loop around either way, like that, or the vice versa for the allies, for the Crows. So wait a minute. Yeah, no, sorry, Axis are Crows. I just looked at the top of my thing and I was like, wait, I just referred to them. Right, sorry, jibber jabber. I'm just waffling. Sorry, guys. Right, that was a good bit of map analysis. Have I cleared the screen? Yes, I have. Right. Was there anything? No, there wasn't anything. Right, back to this. This is going to be our main focus, I think, of the fight. We'll check in with the tanks every now and again. We've got the tanks kind of facing off against each other. We've got... let's go check in with the ally tank over here, which is now down here behind me. Nope, it's down here. Oh, lovely. Lovely little setup. Look at this compound here. They've got mines all over it. They've got mines behind the tank, the repair station. They've got ammo, supplies, an outpost. Like, I think this Oreo, Quatschkoff and Colonel Cree tank is the defensive sentry gun, essentially, of the chapel. So what can they see? What are they looking at from here? Are they? So they're looking through that gap over there, that road, waiting for tanks, any other vehicles, half tracks, jeeps. You don't see many jeeps played, to be honest, but I do love a jeep. Getting a pretty deep push over here. We've got Super Hands. Super Hands. Sorry, man. Super Hands. Got Healdy and Meerkat over here. Fellow streamer in the game. Nice to give the other streamers a bit of screen time, you know, given that they are usually behind the camera, not in front of it. Oh god, I've gone into the wrong section of the building. Seems he's getting his OP up here on the what's referred to, I think, as Grandma's house. This is the elected call out for this house on this map. You see various different houses. Meerkat taken down by the Rolo or Xenas. Excuse me. A rare water sip from me there. Yeah, Meerkat will probably just come straight back off of his OP. But anyway, Grandma's house, yeah, is a common call out you hear across various maps, and seems to have just been assigned a house and then it just sticks. What was Jarrow firing at there? Jarrow with one rocket into the Stuart. That's Catcalled, Calvin, Hawkey, and the Dark Prince. They are backing up now. They are aware of the threat that's close by. Dark Prince jumps out for reps. But SAS are holding on pretty well. What's this plane doing? Am I missing something? Oh, okay. All the way back here, we've got supplies down. Gonna guess that's for the kind of quote-unquote backup garrison. Yeah, currently got just one SAS on the chapel. They are spread out pretty well in a nice line, running probably north-northwest to the south-southeast. Tanks back to back. Look at this little arrangement we've got. Hang on, I don't even know where I am. Yeah, there we go, over here. Two tanks sitting side by side. We've got the Tiger. Oh, rocket a little short there from General IQ. And then we've got Matty Patati, Device, and up ye again in the P4. And we've got Corporal. What is that jumble of letters? Epoch Ranger? Epoch Ranger? Epoch Ranger? I don't know. Goosey and Keith's Teat in the Tiger, holding a nice little corner of a field here. Artillery now raining down. Position has been pinged, more than likely to the Allies. And we've got. I cast a game with that guy, and I can't remember who he was playing for, but I got it wrong in the last game. But is running in. I don't know if that even picks up on the mic. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Oh, I said he was closing in. Sorry, he's on the same team as the. Oh god, I'm silly. I saw this here, and I think it confused me. Yeah, got Jim Dog. Oh, OP's taken down by James, and now he's aware that there's probably infantry. He's taken down De King Rodri, and Jim Dog repairs the favour. James taken down, and now Jim Dog will wait and get his OP back up to respawn his team up there. Another one of the KRRC boys over here. We've got Dial. Taking a look over to, oh god, I forgot what that point's called, but the area with the barn houses. It's one of the codes, isn't it? It's like the whatever, WN5 or something. I don't know. Like I've memorised all of them. Dial moving up, expecting. Oh, he says he will have seen that Pispus has just been taken down by Bezin. Let's move back over towards the action. This is kind of the. To be fair, there's a lot of SAS over here. SAS are pushing the northern area pretty hard. There's an SAS garrison up here with a lot of the Allies garrison with a lot of Axis OPs surrounding it. Smith takes down one. Smith takes down two. The MP40 on the support role, and then does Tataturk. Oh, and Davo sneaks up along with support. Not sure what the comms were there, but I wish I'd heard. I do like get a little bit of blue chat into the stream. If you were watching the Quarantine game on Tuesday, you will have seen that was the case. Right, let's have a look at who's pushing front door. We've got the Tiger tank. I think that's the Tiger. Yeah, the Tiger is looking over here from that cloud of smoke. No, it's not the cloud of smoke. Where the... I mean, I can't see it. Oh, it's all the way over there. Sorry. That's the P4. A P4. And we do have a Tiger sitting somewhere. There's the Tiger. So both tanks, I think, are now firing at the 76 that's on that repair station. Yeah, look at this though. Still set up nicely. Rocket a little short there from was it Rylanor? Aston? I don't know. Oh, it's Rylanor. Oh, a little high from Rylanor. But the repair station has been the 2 repair stations have been eliminated. And I think more shots will be coming through. Ham Frank spawns on the defence to check that it's not a satchel. You know what, we're going to follow Meerkat. Meerkat taking down the garrison. Great work from him taking down that Gary. That's pretty close to where the SAS will want to be attacking, but also alerts them of the push from the Crows and Co. Jarro v Bane. Jarro on top. Ron Corolla sends his regards. Just you wait and see. I know that chat was 30 minutes ago, but you'll see. You'll see. Sorry, I'm just putting a message in chat. And then back into here. Oh, the cap is coming through for access onto the chapel. Looks like all of the garrisons within the cap squares and OPs have been. Oh no, not and OP, sorry. But the garrisons have been taken down. There's an airhead coming out for. It could be defensive. We'll see. We'll see. Big spawn wave off of the closest garrison for Chapel. Gonna lump bodies in the strong point to deny the cap here. And the cap has also started onto drowned fields. Let's go have a look over that way, shall we? We've got supplies coming down for the Axis. But we do have from the SAS, we have Xena's Fury, Rolo, Solando and Modi. And the defensive supplies down from Rhubarb. I'm going to sneeze here, by the way. I'm really sorry. Oh, God. I wish that sneeze had just come through. Thanks, Order. Smith now returning to defence along with Bowles and Achilles. But it looks like Jesus Christ is coming through. It's a miracle. It's the week after Easter Sunday. He has risen. He has risen. And he's decided to leave the German supplies for some odd reason. Not sure why. Maybe it's to taunt the enemy of what they could have had. But there are Axis forces retreating, making their way downtown, walking fast. Faces pass and they're pretty homebound right now. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Yeah, they seem to have cleared that pretty easily. A little spawn wave coming back, but there is still 7 players remaining. Oh no, there's now 10 of them. 9 SAS, 8 SAS, 7 SAS players on the attacking point. Good save, Highway. They're getting cleared out pretty quickly, but there's various guns being fired right now. It's going to be difficult to tell who's shooting at what here. But all you got to know is that these names on the screen: Achilles, PT, Boff, Migs, Stevo, Superhands, all helping out defensively, putting in the shift. Sorry, I had a WhatsApp message from my higher ups, my boss, aka the wife. One minute, sorry. Ay ay ay. Okay, they are still holding on to this, the SAS. They've got 2 OPs up. And the defensive Gary... Sorry, no, that was the... yeah, the defensive Gary's been taken down by Mui Man. That might be the turning point here. If they get 2 full squads lumping in on these OPs. Noddy. Make way for him. Here he comes. Hooray. Well, not hooray, because it's Jesus Christ. He's only just come back from the dead. Don't send him back down. But anyway, Noddy. Clearing Hugo. He's just got... Oh, okay, never mind. Let's see, he's got quite the task to clear drowned fields right now, but got Movie Man, Pino, Rolo, and Corporal Max. And a few additional spawns coming in. And the cap weight has now flipped in the SAS's favour. Cap onto drowned fields going through. That will be artillery from the Axis side. Trying to guess where they are. I'm guessing they think they're in this set of trenches here. But they are not. They are in the northernmost trench. And the bunkers, keeping them safe. But supplies down again from Axis. Pretty much on Pino's head here. Hopefully he sees that and takes them down before they're used. Gator fan actual. He's a real Gator fan, not a fake one. Well, see you later, alligator. I feel like I should have just ended the stream there. Right, Migs, Major Howard, James, Panic Mechanic, and Achilles now, the furthest or closest to drowned fields, keeping the pressure on. It's been a good back and forth battle right now, but now the Allies do have a tank in here. SAS moving up the Sherman medium tank. Once that's in the point, that is counting as 9 players in the cap weight. Bear that in mind. It's always good to get your tanks into the strong point, given that they're pretty difficult to take out quickly, unless you've got a hell of a lot of AT or satchels. But obviously it's the cap weight that matters here. Cap weight wins games. And points, which win games. So we've got James and Tom flanks now, ironically flanking the Sherman. Tom flanks will be getting some pings on it, and AT units will be closing in. Kind of interested to see how they play this one out, Oreo. Oreo's in a bit of a pickle. Shelling the trenches now. You probably see gun go to 6 o'clock. Oh, a ricochet, and then the artillery. Was that James? I think it. Oh no, that wasn't James. James is right there. Apologies if that was. Didn't catch your name before you were hung, drawn, and quartered. No, you weren't hung. You were quartered though. That's for sure. Looks like Extreme Luck has got an outpost set up over here. Jonas with the rocket into the side of the Sherman. Sherman taking some significant damage now. And they are on the run back over. Oh, the second rocket just falls short. Either hits the fence or a molehill. But you know what? I'll tell you right now. This man over here, he's got a satchel. And he wants to get a satchel on that tank. Look at him. He's hungry. He just wants to place a satchel on something and watch it blow up. That's what he does. Okay, so the push from Axis now coming through towards Chapel from the south, but I'm not sure they realise there is a fair few of the SAS to the south of them. So when they're running up here, they're not going to be checking behind them, but that could be their Achilles heel. Let's just hope that Achilles isn't playing back there, eh? Anyway. They've made some ground, like they've been sprinting their way up here. They've wasted no time. We've got N Taylor, major balls up, Sergeant Wyatt, oh Staff Sergeant Wyatt, sorry, up into Muddy, oh Mod in Nyit. I'm sorry, man. When it's a jumble of letters and I don't know where one word ends and the next word begins, I'm gonna just take a stab at it and mess it up. But one takedown from Mod. Tom flanks trading with Skender. And here he is. The man with the holy hand grenade. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's Jesus Christ. Just checking his corners. As he spotted. Well, he is running away from the immediate threat, but taking out another if he moves up that way. Time to split. Wrong game. Oh, God. Can see here there's still a significant battle going on in the north that I haven't checked in on, but it's just very difficult to keep tabs on this. But there is a hell of a lot of Axis pushing the northern portion of the map. But it seems like SAS know this. I don't know how. I don't know if they've got recon or if just the SLs are... Oh, okay, they've got like 3 SLs, 4 SLs watching this area. Got Flavors, Jim Dog, Dave, and the fella who was just taken down by Ghostwolf. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoever's OP that is. Ghostwolf and Boff now moving up on this massive flanking area. Ghostwolf with the takedown on the OP. Hugo staying in safety. But Boff and Ghost now moving up. I think Ghost knows someone's here. Smith is probably going to run straight into a trap here. Unless he's heard him. Yeah, he's heard him. Smith with the faster reactions there. Clearing the threat. And now the squad can move up safely. That's Ghostwolf, Smith and Boff. But they do have Davo. And oh, that was it. Coyle. But yeah, this is certainly interesting seeing the amount of the kind of numbers that the Crows and Co have put in over in the north. Look at that, you can see just 5, 6, 7, 8. It's over 10 players there on the screen pushing this area. But it's nice to see them all spread out, pushing a different lane. It's a case of some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But anyway, back to the main area, which now we've got a few of the Axis players moving up. Axis being the red on your screen. I know it's a little difficult sometimes to, especially when the SAS is set up in this area on the west side of Chapel. But yeah, Axis are in fact the raspberries here, and the allies are the blueberries. Jarrow getting the area clear. Rules are summit rules. Okay. So it is indestructible nodes, 1 immortal artillery, no panther, and no 75. A little late for the rule explanation, but there we go. Half an hour late. With an hour to go, you know the proper rules now. There may have been a courtesy rule, which is usually like don't cap 5th, just to make this a worthwhile friendly match, rather than just ending it pretty quick. Sorry, thought I could hear something. Right, let's have a look around. See what we're missing. Mod pushing up into the... This is the area where I think the tank was sat. Yeah, so they've got extreme luck now with... It's a lovely position to have... Oh, no, sorry, different little orchard thing. This is the one that the tank was sat in, which is now sat just next to it. 50 boxes down for the repair station if required, but they are looking over towards... they're not really looking at anything right now. There's nothing in that direction for them to really be bothered about, but as long as the area is covered, that's what they're looking for. Here we go. This is the man. This is the man you want to see. This is where the highlight reel starts. Does he see the movement? Oh, okay. And there we go. That is well, that was Ron Corolla. And a rock and roller sent back to respawn after a nice little triple kill he got there, but never mind. I'm liking how chaotic and spread this is. I've got a bombing run coming out onto drowned fields for the SAS. That is going to get... Oh, it almost got Rhubarb. And he was cleared just in time. But there was not a garrison down there. There wasn't much else. I think there was a truck. Yeah, there was a... Oh, it was a half track. Okay, they were getting rid of the half track maybe with the bomb run. Thinking that that was their only spawn, but there is a garrison set up just against this hedge down here. The defensive units here are quite substantial. I think the SS are in for a pretty tough time to push into drowned fields. But let's check in with... Right. Well, we'll check in with Rolo's squad instead. But we've got Axis supplies down over here. I mean, they're going to be pretty quickly destroyed by... Is there a tank just... Yeah, there's a tank just over there. I think the supplies might be for a repair station. I think they might be set up for a repair station, but Jagger is going to take them out. Tiger is damaged. Supplies taken down. Nothing was built off of them, so that's the full supply box got rid of. The rocket out. Oh, a bit of ricochet. Not fantastic from them. I was going to get another Pepsi, but I'm going to give it 5 minutes and get a beer instead. I have a half-time beer rule. I can't drink before 45 minutes remaining because I usually have to go to the toilet. It happened once and it won't happen again. Let's all try and forget that stream. That was terrible. Anyway, Um, Crows and Co. pushing in from the south again. Seems they're just trying their luck over and over again on this front door push. This is what I would consider the meat grind. You've kind of got your off-angle push from the north, and then you've just got SAS defending with tanks and having pretty good tank setups. To be fair, they have very good tankers. Where's this heavy that I can see and hear? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I meant see on the map and can hear in games. Is still Oreo in the tank commander role, watching over the defensive point. Where are the rest of the tanks? I haven't caught him with tanks in a while. Got Matty Patati set up. We've still got that other tank on the map boundary, and there's a medium just coming from HQ3 for the allies. And I think that might be it. So 2 tank crews per side. Yeah, because all 3 of the natural spawns are up. So the Axis, I think, have 2 tigers out at the moment. I think, yeah, that's a tiger. And the one over here is also a tiger. Yeah, behind me. Yeah, 2 tigers up. It's an interesting little spot to set up your tiger. Can see the chapel, maybe. Can see the upper portion of it, but going to be lucky to get any game-changing eliminations from that kind of distance with that visibility. But you never know if they can sniff out the 76. They will have an advantage. Get this number of raspberries on the screen. The only thing with these organised 49-49 games is obviously once a team starts to see their defensive point getting lost, a lot of people will flock back and defend, whereas in your public games you quite regularly don't see that. But we won't. That's a totally different story, not for the stream. But all I'm trying to say is that it might look like there's only 3 blueberries in the area, but once, well done, Rosa. But yeah, once the point gets a small bit of cap progress onto it, the SAS will bring in a lot of defensive spawns from these garrisons that I'm about to circle. Garrison there, garrison there, garrison there, and they'll just flock. They'll just flock in off whatever's got the shortest respawn time. Even got a couple of OPs to the south. That one's still over in the in that orchard area that we saw where the tank was set up. So yeah, they know what they're doing. They aren't silly. But yeah, I get a few people saying that I don't pull up the map enough. So hopefully I've had it up a little bit more often and longer than usual in here. But can see here the points and the layout of the infantry and tanks. Tanks now moving up in unison off of the chapel. Nice that James has decided to hop on a tank. It makes it a lot easier for me to find. But yeah, we've got 176 moving up with James on the repairs, and then the other 76 holding back, which is Oreo. Done very well to keep that tank alive, and great trigger discipline to hold the ammunition. Although you can resupply in the field now with the aid of a resupply station built by your engineer. Tank engineer, I mean, not the standard engineer. Looks like the SAS are getting ready for a pretty big push. Got Jig Squad down here, pushing into a tank, but depends on what classes they've got down there that can. Ah, yes, the Tiger is probably going to have some easy picking here. Half track is asking for defensive power. Peas strike onto the Tiger. Here it comes. Tiger eliminated from the P-strike. Great work from Commander Spears there. And that, I think, is my third P-strike caught on stream. So, can we get a little congratulations for me? Thank you. A clap or whatever. Do you know what? We'll celebrate that with a beer. And you can watch... oh, shit. I'm in a very bad spot. Hang on. You can watch over defensive point. And we'll catch up when I get back. Just head to the fridge, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Beer of choice tonight is Brewdog. Big shout out to all them dogs out there. Man, right, the commentary is about to get good. I thought the first half was good. Wait till you see the second half. Right. SAS pushing deep into enemy territory. Going just north of Drowned Fields, but you can see there, that angle is actually really good to see this. You just see them slowly squeezing in onto Drowned Fields, clearing OPs as they move. Great coordination from the SAS to pull this off. And I think that Crows and Co might be in a little bit of a pickle here. I've said that twice now. Don't like repeating phrases, but you know, there's only so many phrases in the world. You're going to hear some of them again and again. That is that's the nature of commentary, I think. Okay, yeah, the push slowing down a little bit. I think the few spawns that came through and the pressure given back to them, that's just slowed them down, taking a few casualties along the way. Jesus Christ can get a nice MG set up. Is that a bunker? Yeah, he's in a nice bunker. Gonna get some covering fire. He needs to be looking that way though. Well, not looking that way, but set up somewhere looking over that way. Major balls up. Really does balls it up and dies. Ron Corolla taken down by Pino and Cheen Dog. Got Jonas on his MG. Is he set up? Oh, he is set up, but looking across towards the south map edge, I think. Might be... Oh, okay. Not sure what happened there, but I thought it was going to be the opposite. In Jonas getting the kills rather than getting killed. Oh, rocket away there from Tataturk. Almost went far enough to get Ron Corolla. And Staff Sergeant Wyatt's OP would have been destroyed. Maybe the garrison as well. Oh, the garrison is obviously what he was aiming for. I'm going to guess the ping has come out from someone. Probably a C head. Who can see it. Just saving your ears, guys. Rocket away there from Mod. And the garrison is destroyed, but the OP remains. And the few spawns that came in. End Taylor taken down. And major balls up by Pino. You can see now the influx of SAS soldiers up to Drowned Fields. Got Corporal Lambones as the lone defender in the strong point, and the cap has just about started. Yep, the cap progress has just started onto Drowned Fields, so we're probably going to see... that bombing run's going to be well timed if everyone spawns in on this garrison here in this OP. And you will expect them to run in that direction through the trenches, and this bombing run could be huge. It'll get the garrison as well, and that's the OP spawns. Lambone's taken out by the bombing run, and the now garrison and Noddy, no, not Noddy, and Noddy's squad mate. And that is the signal for SAS to flood the point. Pardon the pun. So the drowned fields are drowning even more. And with only an OP, a single OP, two OPs really. I think Jig Squad are going to get the OP of Baker Squad, which is Steve-O's. Yeah, he's surrounded there. But the counter bombing run now coming out. Very well placed. I think got 2 kills, allowing Noddy to progress up. Oh dear. Noddy with his pants down. See if Boff can pull off a miracle. Can you take down Pino? Takes down 1. Who's his next victim? Dejagger. He saw Moddy, but I don't think he got the kill there. Dejagger hears him. Dejagger with the rocket. That's Boff's sign to push whilst he's reloading, and he gets the elimination. Pino off of the respawn. Oh, he headshots his SL. I think it was an SL, but headshots his companion, but does not take down Pino. Now AC Head has been sat here, bleeding out for a while. I'm not sure what the play is here. There are no medics that I've seen during this match. And Drowned Fields looks like it's going to go to the SAS despite the defensive efforts from the Axis commander. Let's see who's still on Chapel. Yeah, so a few players on Chapel, keeping the cap pressure up, trying to draw them back. But SAS recognising that they were ahead in the cap race. So the second point cap goes to SAS onto Drowned Fields. And now it is the Sainte Marie approach. A nice straight road battle against the map edge as well. I always hate playing these 2 points next to each other, if I'm quite honest. Terrible as a medic, given this open field. I mean, I'm very surprised to see people are even traversing this. Healdy, Steve-O, Bob. Boff. Defensive airhead, so there's an attacking airhead. Well, hang on. It's... Sorry. It was done as an attacking airhead, but it's now currently a defensive airhead. So that's the SAS airhead, and then there is now a Axis airhead, which has been taken out, just right as I called it. So that's good. That's really good. I mean, this is actually quite a significant part, but I will use this this gap to announce that I have got a green screen. So watch this space. There will be this wall. I'm going to get some hooks and I'm going to hang a green screen from it. I'll probably end up moving myself to the other side of the screen just to cut the fridge off, because I can't really green screen the fridge and access it. Otherwise you'll just have like a floating fridge off of the green screen. So it'll be from there. It'll be green screen from there, and I'll be more of a square rather than a rectangular face cam. Well, it won't even that. It'll just be me on my chair with a green screen. But yeah, as we've just watched SAS solidifying their defence, making sure no recap has happened. They've got garrison in the bunker, in the trenches, sorry, or amongst the trenches. Very nice position for that. And oh, they've even got a repair station up already for this 76. Seems that James is the assigned Oreo engineer. Or tank engineer, sorry, he was on the other tank when we last saw him, so he is just the repair station man. But yeah, sorry, we will have a green screen for next time. Okay, 35 minutes. We are 2/3 of the way-ish through the map, through the match. Ooh, a half-track setup. Lovely, love to see it. I do like a half-track setup, but he hasn't deployed it. I think he's scouting. Heidi with a rocket launcher could end this half-track's... Oh, never mind. Rhubarb with a quick kill onto Heidi before the rocket even came off onto the half-track, but now... Back onto Boff. We seem to have been bumping into Boff by complete accident in this area. Let's just see. He is the furthest forward right now, or furthest close to the action. Takes down Corporal Max and Naturus. Is he going to get Peanut? Ooh, takes a shot. Ooh, I think he injured him. Do you think he injured him? Let's have a look at Pino. Pino gets the bandage out. Yeah, he did. He was injured by Boff there. Unfortunate not to get the elimination. But anyway, the SAS have got a squad stationed on the south map edge, just to stop anyone from running through this open plain, which is very, very difficult to get across without being spotted or shot or blown up or artillery gunned or tank shelled or anything, you know. It's like I was almost going through the ways you can die in hell, at least there. But yeah, anything could happen to you in that open field. I don't think it's a viable route really for anyone. But now Jonas is set up. Oh dear me. The counter MG from Frederick John or TJ. Panic Mechanic on the MG as well. Firing blindly into the smoke, just hoping that someone's trying to get through it. But there is not anyone trying to do so. We've got like 30, how do I word this? Like 30, we'll just have like 30, shall we? Like 30, just proning his way up next to the barbed wire. And now making his way back and retreating up, walking into said barbed wire, and quickly taken down by Corporal Max. Right, moving on. We've got Balls and PT up against the cluster of SAS Ashk, Pino, Tataturk, and Dejagger. Dejagger not making it to the safety of the hedges. Taken down by Bowles, or maybe even Extreme Luck all the way over there. That could have been a long shot from him. But the half-track still hasn't been deployed. I'm not sure what the commander was thinking when he dumped the half-track in the position that he did, which is here. And he has left it with the engine on. Wait, oh no, sorry. It is deployed. It just doesn't appear deployed because it's an enemy half-track. God, I am a silly man. Highway, you silly, silly man. You don't deserve to be a commentator. You don't know the game. Do you know who does deserve to be a commentator and who maybe could have streamed this game? It could have been Meerkat. You could have been watching me. Oh, Well, I bet he's glad that he's playing this, and the Zulu sniper takes him out with a rocket. Super Hand's also taken down by a rocket. The AT is now AP, anti-personnel, rather than tank. We've got Baron and Rock and Roller slowly making their way up. Now Rock and Roller is going to be blocked here by Baron, unless Baron can move up. But Ron sees Moddy, takes down Moddy. Rollo's now on high alert. We've got Skender, look at this. Skender with a double kill out of the bunker. These guys thinking they were in safety, but obviously their appendages were viewable from the trench network, and they were quickly taken out. Now this could be, seems to be quite a few of the Axis soldiers pushing up to drown fields now. Again, this is it's a difficult point to get to, but it's also a difficult point to get out of as well. So no progress on the Saint Marie approach. Big one of the meatiest of meat grinds you will see here on drown fields. And the 76 creeping up, using this using the map topography as natural cover. And James is getting his new repair station up. And there you go. They have just taken a shot from the Tiger tank, which is where exactly? Oh shit, okay. So there's two Tiger tanks. We've got Matty Patati Device and Up Ye again in one Tiger, trying to ricochet the shots, but now, oh, the tanks are, oh, look at that setup. So the tanks are set up like one behind the other. So they've got one sat on this piece of cover, and the other is set up here with a repair station, and Ham Frank on the repair duties. But the repair station's just a little too far away. But what you can see here is this tank can see the same sight line as the forward Tiger, which is, and they're just taking down the 76 as well. Sorry, they're just taking down the other Tiger. Sorry. The 276s are dominating the battlefield right now in terms of tank warfare. Sorry to say it, Axis, but that's just the way it's been going. They've got constant repair stations built, moved, demolished, rebuilt. Looks like TJ and James are on the reps. There must be a white chat going on here. There must be the engineer must be in the tank crew's white chat.
You want to come in with supplies? Jake squad? Can't imagine it'll be really close. Yeah, rep station out. Yeah, wait, 2 seconds.
There you go. James is coming in on the supplies. TJ letting him know that he will help get his repair station up. Wants to get 2 repair stations up, but bombing run out. 1 engineer down. Tiger tank is heavily damaged. I mean, 76 is heavily damaged. But no tanks to currently worry about. It was a Sherman back there. Apologies if I was saying it was a 76. It was a Sherman, in fact, which has since repositioned over to this position, looking over the north. Hear the calls. We've got the tank crew accidentally in blue. Calling out AT things. That was Staff Sergeant Wyatt with the stray rocket. And this tank is going to be putting in a shift here if the infantry make themselves known. But the point... Oh, it's flickering between contested and Axis favoured currently. A lot of the SAS being taken down. And the tank now shelling the point, but will it be enough? But ICA, Tom flanks against Rolo. Rolo? Oh, Rolo with the knife kill! You love to see the knife kills. Do you like to see them? Oh, Jesus Christ has been taken down. ICA with the outpost elimination takes down Xena's Fury as well. Solano's next on his hit list. It's Solano 2, dodges the grenade. Uh-oh. That's a grenade. On the run, Corporal Max doesn't get his weapon drawn in time. And the cap has been reverted. The airhead out, I think, from Axis. Has to be from Axis. So, yeah, it's been pinged there by the commander on Allies. And the, I think the airhead's been taken down. It was pinged and I think it was shelled or rocketed. So that's not going to be any help to them. SAS back on defensive. Nice to see that they've put up a good fight over drowned fields, to be honest. It's they've kept them quite well penned in. Have Axis. The Crows, sorry. I keep calling you Axis because you're multi-clanned. SAS are just SAS. I'm not doing that intentionally, by the way. Fair credit to Crows. James on his tank duties, TJ2. Oreo has kept his tanks alive for so long. I can't believe how much they've increased the survivability of these tanks this game. I mean, not sure if it's the fact that they are just SAS against like 3 or 4 clans that the communication might be lackluster, but they have been very good at keeping their tanks alive. I haven't seen too many rolling in. I think I saw 1 medium. Oh, I say that and now there's a heavy and a medium rolling in, so we've got 3 tankers. We've got a bombing run coming in for Allies, and Allies bombing run's going to come in right over this path here. So Captain Dex, Aston, Healdy and Panic Mechanic might not see the light of day for too much longer. We've got Rock and Roller 2. Got the medium tank taking a couple of the bombs from the bombing run. And yeah, that is a fair few of them taken down by the bomb run, clearing that river network. Not sure what was shooting at them there. We've got so we've got Ham Frank assigned to this tank. So yeah, it seems the SAS seem to run a dedicated engineer from a squad with each of their tanks, especially the heavy tanks. I think that the value of the medium tanks isn't doesn't warrant a dedicated engineer, but certainly the heavy tanks get their own engineers that build repair stations and just top them up when needed. You can see there Ham Frank is on the chase. So Hawk Origin, Sergeant Ben Smurfy in that tank. There was a stray for an out, but I did miss it. Just came across point. Nothing, excuse me. Swear to God, man, these games need to be earlier. That sounds like such an old man. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. So the P4 was penned in with a couple of OPs. The 76 making light work of that. I think they've lost their engineer though. Tank here have spotted the large flock of infantry taking pop shots at Sainte Marie approach. That'd make a good if my head wasn't in the way, that'd have made quite a cool. I mean, the thing I could see on the screen without any of the graphics and stuff looked really cool. Quite like that. It is a very cinematic game, isn't it? It's very nice to look at sometimes, which is why I enjoy doing this. It's not like I'm looking at a disgusting game. Tank does creep forward. The dedicated engineer is nowhere in sight, but SAS only one raspberry in point, but I don't think they've actually noticed him. Let's have a look. So Major Balls Up has managed to flank around. Does he realise? He'll see Rolo. Rolo taken down, but then Ham Frank doesn't see him in time. Sheen Dog. The spade misses. Oh no. Balls Up has not. Oh, he almost got the double kill. Building nodes with the takedown. And everything is sunshine and rainbows on defence now. Not a threat on the point. SAS keeping that door firmly shut, and now not really anyone in the red zone for Axis. You can kind of see the way this map's playing out here. We've got the main front door off of Drowned Fields. Actually, no, this is map analysis worthy, but what I was going to say was you've kind of got your cluster in here that are just watching the road, they're watching the field. Pretty easy stuff for them. But then you've got this section here. This is what is keeping the flanks at bay. So they're kind of sat in a nice line here. But they've got, oh, they're just moved an OP. So OP, OP, OP. And all they're going to be doing is just watching here. And then looking across there. Looking across there. To just deny any kind of flanking route from the Crows and Court. You can see that's working really well for them from this kind of angle. You can see how the SAS seem to stabilize, and then like they almost like hug the point, the next point. That's what they did on this one. They pushed in from the north, keeping the front door pressure up, the north pressure up, and they just smothered them. And they couldn't defend. So we're running to the last 15 minutes of the match and the stream, providing it's not a 5-0. Don't jinx it. Yeah, SAS are set up pretty nicely here. Oh, big spawn wave off of a garrison down here. Off the half track. Sorry. The half track is coming in clutch right now. It's just in the blue zone and hidden in a nice spot. And we've got Reaper 2-2, who is now probably locking that out. Maybe locking it out, but Healdy should hear the sound of a... Never mind. Well, he did, because he checked his corners, rightfully so. But how have we got players up here? Sorry. Rock and Roller on the forefront. Rock and Roller not progressing much further from there. They've got air conditioning head. Along with Xena's Fury holding front door with their Sherman tank, who is catcalled Calvin Hawkey and the Dark Prince. Let's see if Aston can pull something off. He has left a few blueberries behind. Oh, okay. Who's on the flank then? Major Howard in his lone recon squad. Sorry, no, he's not. He's a sniper, right? Major J. Howard. Yeah, he's on the sniper. He's on the FG-42 sniper as well. Little grenade away to clear his building. We do have a bombing run coming in over Drowned Fields, which is going to get no one, unfortunately, for Axis. It's going to be a 0. That's a gutter ball. The gutter ball of the bombing run. The bombing run world. Brew doggy. Enjoy your beer. That's funny, guys. Nearly empty. Right, that was beer number 1. Ah, man, it's been a day. It's been a day. Pardon me. And it's on to Brewdog number 2. There you go. You can see Xena's Fury, Reaper 2, Skender, Movie Man, and Zulu Sniper pushing up to St. Marie's approach. It's these kinds of players, these squads, that just ensure that the defending team or the team on the last point really need to be careful in what they send forward. If they send too many forward, it's possibly going to cost you the 5-0, which I think in Hell Let Loose, I think no one likes to be 5-0'd. 4-1 is acceptable. Yeah, you played better than us and you managed to cap our next point. Fair enough, but 5-0 when the game just ends. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, it can be a little disheartening for the defending side. Oh dear me, there's been an airhead plonked. It's not actually, it's just a flanking OP. And there's a full squad of 6 now pushing in, along with an additional AT unit. And they are probably going to be spawn killing this P4, which is not nice. Meerkat spawning in off of hidden garrison. Meerkat doing the defensive duties, but missing a couple of shots, and Ashk gets the elimination. Rocket away onto the garrison. I think it got it. Yeah, it did get it. But now he's going to be wishing he still had them rockets for the... Oh, hang on, he's got a resupply guy. Let's see how they play this. He's probably going to fire his remaining 2 rockets at the P4 and then resupply. So yeah, P4 regathering the tank crew. It is Epoch Ranger and Keith's Teat in the P4. 1 rocket away, ricochets. Meerkat using the nodes as cover. And there you go, there's the supply drop from Ashk, allowing his AT to continue to pummel rockets at the P4. P4 takes down support player Ashk. Rocket away from someone. What was that? Meerkat just needs to take down Bezin. to keep his P4 alive. The P4 now is taking side shots from it was the 76. 76 takes down the P4 with a lovely line of sight. Yeah, it was the line of sight from here. It was Hawk, Origins, Sergeant Bear and Smurfy. Bombing run out from from Allies onto the Axis defensive point, and now it looks like SAS are going to push into St. Marie approach. I think that this flanking dog squad, Major Hardpecker, I think it was calculated. And I think it was timed with the push to basically lock out the HQ over here. So the HQ, I'll circle this because it's going to be easier to explain. The HQ spawn down here has been locked out basically by Dog Squad and the push into the last point, meaning all of the Crows and Cores are going to be pushing from HQ2 and OPs. Yeah, they're pretty much, dare I say, screwed right now because they have to push from pretty much the sixth row. So yeah, I mean, I think I might have jinxed it when I said no one likes to be 5-0'd, and it's a little bit disheartening. But questions may be asked of balancing, or there's not much you can do when a clan like SAS have got this many good players. But if this is the way it goes, and it's only 8 minutes anyway, but where's the other tank crew? Where's the other tank crew? Oh, Shizer. I've forgotten his name. There's a medium that's just been taken out. Oh, is it this heavy? Not Hawk, it was the other one. Was it Oreo? Oreo. Right, I remembered his name. It stayed near. It stayed near all along. Oreo, tank commander, is my MVP of the game. And losing side's MVP is, and I did see him earlier. Can't remember who it was. I'll have to look through the scoreboard. But well done SAS on the 5-0 on Utah. That was a enjoyable match of 49 v 49 to watch. Now let me just scroll down here and try and find the name that I was keeping in the head. It was... They had a fair few flanks, and I can't remember. It wasn't Tom Flanks. Might have been Sergeant Wyatt. Staff Sergeant Wyatt got really stuck in there and was in quite a lot of the action. So yeah, well done SAS once again. That is a victory to the Allies. SAS 5, Axis Crows and Co 0. And it went for an hour and 20, I think. I think we're in the last 8 minutes when I called that MVP shout. But yeah, Sergeant Wyatt with the 486 combat score, putting in some great work there. Okay, I have seen the name that I remembered, and I feel really bad changing it now. Do I do it still? It was James. James was my other one. Well, you can both have it. Have it shared. As compensation for the 5-0, have two MVPs on Axis. But yeah, well done again to Oreo. Great tank commanding, great tank setups, and you love to see it. But anyway, I don't know when the next stream is. I'll be honest. I need to check the diary, but please do tune in. You've been watching the SAS versus Crows and Cores 49 v 49. I've been your host, Highway to Heal. I'll see you in the next one when I'll have a green screen. So yeah, enjoy your evening or whatever time of day you're watching this on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Thank you. Oh, actually, shit. Yeah, if you want to subscribe, feel free to like if you've liked it. And the rest of all that shenanigans. Anyway, I've left this going on too long now. Right. Bye, guys. See you.